This new recruit found the sights on his pistol too bothersome, so he decided to use a grinder to remove them. However, just as sparks began flying from his grinding work, the company commander stormed over furiously. He scolded the recruit for damaging the pistol, but the recruit completely ignored him. This made the commander so angry that he ground his teeth. But in the next second, the recruit actually pointed the gun at the commander. He even openly told him to mind his own business. Realizing that the recruit might be insane, the commander was momentarily at a loss. He had no choice but to report the incident to the regiment commander. But who could have guessed that the recruit, relying on his connections, would become even more brazen in his behavior? He picked up the pistol and resumed grinding. Before long, he had completely ground down the sight of one pistol. Then, he casually started grinding down a second one. But just as he finished grinding the two pistols, the regiment commander arrived angrily with a group of men. He loudly questioned the recruit about why he was destroying weapons. Faced with the regiment commander's questioning, the recruit showed no fear. He merely glanced at the freshly ground pistols. The next second, he pointed the gun at the regiment commander. Seeing how aggressive the recruit was, the regiment commander naturally wouldn't tolerate his behavior. He immediately charged the recruit with unauthorized weapon damage. However, the recruit wasn't afraid at all upon hearing this, because the district commander was his godfather. He retorted directly, telling the regiment commander to mind his own business. He declared that he was not under the regiment commander's authority. At this point, the regiment commander had no choice but to take him to the district commander to settle the matter. When they finally found the district commander, the staff officer immediately reported the recruit's destruction of firearms to him. Unexpectedly, the district commander smiled knowingly upon hearing this. He even said that skilled marksmen generally don't need sights to shoot accurately. They rely entirely on instinct. Seeing the staff officer completely disagree with this statement, the district commander immediately grabbed 2 eggs from a nearby stall. Then he tossed them into the air.